Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I am here with a Temu haul for you today. I hope I put enough things in that bag. It feels really light, but that's because I'm wearing the first item. So you've seen me in this shirt really recently actually, because I was trying this out with that other Batwing sweater that was part burnt orange, part gray and part green, maybe. I don't know, but I did not like it, so that thing is going back. But in the meantime, this came in the mail from Temu, and so because I had only worn the shirt to do the video, it was still clean, so I wore it to work today. And this sweater fits really well. And I'll tell you what size it is when I look it up, but it's got these hooks, and I should take this off so you can actually see it. But, you know, you can wear it to where it's all kind of, you know, closed, right? So let me just sit down and get these all done just so you can see what it looks like closed. It's a very, it's another one where oh no, I was going to say it's another one where it feels like it's sewn inside out, but it's not. The other side looks exactly like it. So I'm okay with that. That lime green one though, I'm convinced is sewn inside out, and I'm kind of neurotic. I actually ordered it again in that color, and I ordered it in orange. I don't know why I've got a fascination with orange, because I told you guys I'm not a big fan of orange, but I want to see. But anyway, here's the sweater, you know, kind of closed up, and then it's got pockets, which yay, I love pockets on sweaters. And let me take this off for a minute so I can show you these buttons, or whatever you want to call them, up close. So I of course wore this today with my Temu shirt. I guess I'm going with this color this time. And I'm to the point where I got a size. I need to size. I really like this shirt, and this is the second one that I've had. The first one I got in a, oh shoot, I think I got it in a 2XL, and then I think this is a 1XL, so it may not get any smaller. Well, we'll have to see. But anyway, here is, so see, this is like what normally the inside of the sweater looks like, but it's, well, I was going to say it's like that on the other side, but that's more of your traditional outside sweater. But anyway, they're doing things different now. I got to get out of my old lady thinking on how these sweaters are supposed to be. But this, it's a hoodie, and it's like a leather patch kind of deal, and then you just hook this in. Yep, I'm still on the blue nails, and it's kind of a marbled look. So it's not a straight black, which I think I would have liked a straight black better, but that's okay. And you get 4 of those. I don't know, would you call these buttons? Hook loop closure. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a medium weight sweater, maybe you'd say, because it's not see-through like a summer sweater, but it's not thick either. All right. But yeah, every time I kind of adjust, I have to sit here and pull this back and then kind of pull that over so I'm not showing off too much skin. So anyway, and then I'm wearing it with this necklace, which I don't really know why I'm wearing it with this necklace. I don't even know where I got this from. I probably got it from Temu, but a long time ago. And then I'm wearing it with my burnt orange Pair Eyewear. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do have a referral code if you're interested in trying them for yourself. And oh, I'm wearing some black jeans, but I realized, well, you guys can't see, but they're, well, let's see. They're like super baggy because these are a 2X and I have these in 1X, and these should have gone in the donation pile, but they didn't. And I put them on this morning and I just walked out and I was like, these feel awfully baggy. So yeah, so, I mean, they're still comfortable and lots of people wear baggy pants, right? But yeah, it was kind of weird. But anyway, so that's the sweater. Let's see what that cost. And I'll try to, hopefully, you guys, so Prime Days happened. Is it over now? I think it's over now. Amazon Prime Days. And so Temu, at least for me, had some deals and stuff. I mean, they weren't the greatest deals. It was like 99% off of one thing, but you have to spend so much money kind of a deal, or 75% off of everything if you want, you know, things in this list or whatever. So I did several of those because you were also guaranteed some good coupons after you did that. So now my order list is a mess because inadvertently several of those things were local warehouse. So that was a bit, I don't know why I get frustrated with that, except I don't want to pay the $2.99. But I will say a lot of times the local warehouse things are cheaper. And so then the $2.99 kind of brings it up to the normal Temu kind of price, if that makes sense. But I don't really want to be getting like tons of bags. But okay, this one actually came yesterday, so it was not in the same order as most of this stuff. But I will say the price check girl was working during Prime Day, so I did get some good price adjustments, which is always nice. And oh, I need to finish one thing before I tell you guys something else. Okay, this sweater, this is a expensive sweater. I paid $24.97. I got a price adjustment. I got it in XXL. It's called orange red, but it's the only color that this listing has. I would like to see them do this style of sweater in some other colors, maybe some cooler colors. But oh, I'm lying. They've got it in black. Well, okay, black, but then you wouldn't be able to see the cool details on it because that would blend in. But maybe I'm needing a black sweater, so maybe I'll think about that. But it is currently $24.47, and it's available in sizes small to XXL. And if you like to wear halter tops like all these ladies do, it would look awesome like that. Okay. But yeah, I like it because it doesn't, I mean, I like a sweater that comes down so I feel like I could wear it with leggings, but I also do like a sweater that's just a normal sweater which this one really kind of is. All right. So I don't have to be, in this video, I don't need to be quite as conscientious about showing a couple things first. So let me get out the next thing though. So this is a tin. I've been on a tin kick lately. Dang it. I used up all my trash bags in this trash can over here. So I need to get some more. And I threw away all the bags that were in this area because, well, here, let me finish telling you about this. So here, it's a cute tin. They had several different designs. It's smaller than a deck of cards, but I like this one because it was kind of a vintage Parisian kind of look. Kind of fits in with my, if I were going to junk journal, you know, this is the kind of style I like. But yeah, and it's not dented or anything. It came in really good shape. Oh, I don't need to keep that. One of these, okay, the next thing is in a bag, so I'm going to use that as a trash bag. So I got rid of all the bags that were just laying around in here because I was keeping like all the plastic bags that this Temu stuff comes in. So I put them in a donation pile. But before that, I had heard Aaron on Hey Everybody talk about using ChatGPT to help kind of organize a space, or, you know, give you ideas for how to clean a space, or I don't remember how she put it, but I have only used ChatGPT to help me write things like correspondence kind of things. If you have to be kind of delicate with someone in a response, I kind of use it for that. And it never occurred to me the other things that you could maybe use ChatGPT for. So I took pictures of this office space, and it's not very different from that video I did a long time ago where I showed everybody the horrible mess this room was. So I took pictures of it. I mean, it was a little bit better than that, but not much. So I took pictures of it, and it would let me upload 3 pictures. I just have the free version. And then I was like, I typed in, give me a 30-day plan to convert this space into a walk-in closet, or declutter this. I don't remember exactly how I typed it or whatever. And it came back with 30 things to do. And the first thing was to get everything off the floor. So that, I took out 2 bags of trash and made the first step. Now it's going to take me longer than 30 days to go through this list, and I'm probably going to have setbacks because, well, I don't like to clean, obviously, and I'd rather be spending my time either with my family or with you. And I don't know, it's like filing. Who wants to, it's like, ugh. I know it needs to be done. I'm not trying to say that those of you that are with it are missing out, or, you know, you're not. I'm sure, have a better quality of life. But yeah, I have no motivation for that. So yeah, so I tried ChatGPT for that. Okay, this, in case you forgot what we were looking for, I paid $1.03. It is currently $1.05. This one is called Iron Build, but there are 10 different designs that are available. So yeah, so now I'm like trying to think and trying to use AI to my benefit. Now, this is a repeat purchase. I bought a pair of these before, And I think while I was showing you these and we decided that the size I got didn't fit, it was too small, I think while I was, you know, discovering that with you guys, I put another pair, a bigger size, in my cart. And so they just look like this. They're always, the other pair was kind of wonky on the bottom too, but maybe that's just from shipping, I don't know. But anyway, you could take and wear this outside if you needed to. But, and hopefully it's rubber enough that we wouldn't slip and slide. But I got these in, well, of course, it says 42 to 43. I'll look up to see what the size was on the listing. But this is skin red, which, yeah, my face has not been this bad for a long time, you guys. It hurts so bad. It's like I feel like a teenage boy, and I've decided, so I told you that I'm pretty sure that Hershey's and Mars chocolate makes me break out. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't think Tony's chocolate does, but now I'm kind of afraid to check. But I tried Mr. Beast's Feastables chocolate. My husband got like a 4-pack of 4 of the different kinds. Now those taste, in my opinion, way better than Hershey's brand. But I think, I mean, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to, you know, like gross you out, but I feel like I'm erupting everywhere and it hurts, and I get a lot of them around my lip line. And of course, I had used my Temu shaver like in this area maybe a couple weeks ago. And so now when as that hair's growing back, it's like angry and oh, so I finally got an appointment made with a brand new dermatologist because I haven't seen the dermatologist since, gosh, before COVID, which is lucky for me because I did get COVID and I was in the ICU for 17 days. And like, had it not been for God, I would have been put on a ventilator. And then you guys know that didn't end well for most people. But and the reason why I'm saying lucky for the dermatologist, because I had been on Humira, and Humira weakens your system. But I'd been like struggling with Walgreens because it's a biologic. They have to talk to you before you can fill it every single time. And hopefully maybe it's not like that now, but it was then. And I got to the point where I was in remission everywhere. And I was like, forget this. I'm just going to stop taking it for a while because I was just tired of dealing with them. And it was 8 months after that is when I got COVID. And they told me if I had still been on it, I probably would not have survived. So, but now I'm thinking about getting back on Humira because it's been far enough since then that I'm like, forgetting about all that stuff, I guess. But okay, sorry, I'm like now out of breath. You can't even see. I can't get my foot in the right place, but my foot now comes to like right here, whereas before it was kind of like coming to here. So it's a little bit better, but honestly, it feels just as tight as the first pair did. So I think it's one of those that kind of has like a memory foam in it kind of thing, where it'll kind of mold to my foot over time. But yeah, it's a little too tapered right here. Like there should have been some extra, you know, space up here for the toes, because that really kind of limits the movement of the toes. So even though it's wide, kind of, it's still pretty I don't know. See, now I feel like I could go one size up. So if you, I mean, they're comfortable and soft, and I think they'll be warm. But I guess what I'm trying to say is if you decide you want to buy these, definitely size up if you're at all concerned about foot health. But I'm going to try to wear this through the rest of this video to see, I don't know, and it's kind of weird too because it's got, you know, the little lip here, and so when my heel is rubbing against that, it just feels weird to only have something hitting that little tiny part of your heel. I'm just not used to that. I'm not really a slip-on kind of person except for flip-flops, and that's, you know, there's no, because even with Crocs, which I wear, it's still a little bit taller. So, okay, well, enough complaints about that. I'm gonna keep these just because they are I think, the right size. Although, I don't know, you guys. It's kind of bothering my big toe. So I don't know, I may send it back, which means I should probably take it off just in case. But I spent $1.68. Okay, well, I'm probably not gonna send that back. If nothing else, my youngest daughter, her feet are still kind of my size, or my oldest daughter. One of them might like it. But yeah, I got an 8.5, 9 for this one. But it comes in 5 different colors. I got the skin red, but it also comes in light purple, gray, bright pink, which is just a light pink. I think I said that last time too. And then coffee. And it comes in 5 different sizes, available from, sorry, I'll turn off my sound, available from 4.5 to 5 up to 9.5 to 10. So I guess if I didn't want to feel these weird things, I'd have to get the 9.5 to 10. Oh, and they're currently at $5.77. What? $5.77? Are they all that expensive? Okay, the price does vary by color, but they are all in the $5 range. Didn't I say? I only spent $1.68. So they must have been on a lightning deal or something. Oh well. But yeah, they do kind of, and as a diabetic, I gotta be careful with my feet, so I don't know. This kind of slipper may just not be the way to go for me. Okay, well now I can't use this as a trash bag, so that's fine. All right, next. Oh, this will be exciting. I think I got this before a long time ago, because it was a repeat purchase. I used to buy these on Amazon, but it's Coban, which if you're not familiar, I'll just open one of these. You get 12 in assorted colors. These are for my husband. He's diabetic too, and he has ulcers on the bottom of his feet, so we have to be very careful with him. So I am his nurse, and so he'll go and he'll get the calluses shaved off to kind of re-expose the ulcer so that it can get air and try to heal. But really, in his case, he probably needs to have surgery on the toe bones that are right above those ulcers because they're pressure wounds. So, and even though he's got specialized insoles that were specially made for him, it doesn't help enough. And he's already had 2 or 3 foot surgeries. What they do is they go in, so like if you pretend this is your foot, they go in and like break, well actually they break kind of the bone so that, because when the bone heals, it heals up higher than it was, relieving the pressure that it was causing on the foot. So he's had that done a couple times. And then on his pinky toes, I hope this doesn't gross you out, but they actually removed a section, like either this section on the toe, or it was the one right before the knuckle. I can't remember. They're not knuckles on toes, I know that, but the joint, I guess. And so we actually had that removed on both pinky toes, which healed the situation we were dealing with then. But these last ulcers he's had for like a couple years, and we spent months with his feet, or not both at the same time, but like with one foot in an actual boot cast, a casted boot kind of thing that completely removed the pressure off of the foot. And I would not be able to do that, you guys. The whole thought of that would makes me claustrophobic, and he's lucky that that kind of thing does not bother him, but I would have to be prescribed some anti-anxiety medication if I was put in that situation. Just can't handle that. But anyway, so we use some conforming gauze. I started paying attention when we'd go to the foot doctor appointments to the specific supplies that they would use, because the gauze you can get at Walmart and stuff, it's not the same thing that they use in the doctor's office. So I made a point to find out exactly what they used, and I would get it on Amazon. And of course, all doctors now use this Coban, which, if for some reason you haven't ever seen it, it looks like this. Now this company folds over the top, but it wraps around itself and sticks to it. So after I wrap the gauze around, well, after I clean it and put whatever medication is supposed to go on it, put the gauze on, wrap it around, and then put this on to hold it in place before I put his socks back on. But this also is really great for pets when pets have injuries, because it sticks to it and they can't really get it off. So a lot of times you'll find this in pet stores, but it's super expensive in pet stores. So I did, like I said, used to get it on Amazon for a pretty good price, but then Temu has a better price. So now I get it from Temu. And these will last, I mean, there's only 12 in here, but it'll last for a while. And it's cheap enough that I mean, I still have I'm almost done with the first box, and it's been months ago that we got that. So you don't have to, I mean, you can use as much or as little as you want, but I use enough so that hopefully it doesn't slide around while he's walking. But I paid $7.67 for that pack of 12, and I got 4 price adjustments, and it's currently $7.99. And so once I start using this box, then I'll order another one, so that once it's gone, I'm not waiting, because that was the mistake I made with that conforming gauze. I found it on Amazon for a ridiculously cheap price, and I think I got like the last 2 boxes that it was almost like somebody had bought a bunch of them so they could resell them, but it was still super cheap. And so I thought I had another box of that, and maybe I do, and I just can't find it. But I used the last of it a couple nights ago, and I was like, dang it, I can't find any more. So I had a bunch of those. You guys didn't come here for medical knowledge, but that's what this show is. But anyway, I used some of those non-stick pads, but you're really not supposed to use those because they don't let the air in. I mean, it's great in that an open wound won't stick to it really, although it does. They just act like it doesn't, but it doesn't get enough air. And both this Coban and the conforming gauze let enough air in. So, but you use what you have at the time. when it comes down to it. So, okay. And I just realized, here I am talking about all this unimportant stuff when we just, okay, so it's Thursday night in my world, and we just had Hurricane Milton go through. So I hope that, I've been praying for everybody was in the path of that, and I hope, I mean, I know there was a lot of damage, but everything I was hearing today acted like it wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be. Now, that's not to say it wasn't terrible. I'm sure it was. But if you have family that was impacted by that, I am really sorry. And I've been praying for them. And we did a collection at work for the victims of Hurricane Helene. And we just got that sent out yesterday through Samaritan's Purse. And so I got to do some shopping, because in my budget, I've got kind of like some discretionary funds for contributions over and above like the regular contributions that we do all the time. And we just kind of save it for, well, things like this. So it was kind of fun to go shopping for things on the list. And then I asked my boss if we could use some petty cash from our company to also get some stuff, and he said yes. So that was, I don't know, that you realize during times like that all this stuff is just meaningless, right? It's just fluff and nonsense, but yeah, all that to say, I've been thinking about them and praying for them, and hope that, I can't imagine you'd be watching this if you were impacted by that, but you might have had friends or family. So I hope you haven't had any bad news, I guess. So now, I don't know, why are we going to even look at the rest of this stuff? But we are, because this is kind of therapy too. Or at least I'm going to say it is, as dumb as that sounds. All right, next, I got a personalized bubble necklace. I was going to be dumb, and there's somebody that sells where you can get just a single letter on a necklace, and I was like, oh, I'll just buy 5 different necklaces to make my own. And then I found the one that has it. But look at this, it's kind of a nice little card. I mean, it's got this little thing back here to hold all that in. I'm not going to take it off of this right now, but I think it came in different metals. But yeah, do you ever just sit and think, I don't do anything of consequence. All I do is sit here and talk about stuff when there's people that have real world problems. You've got, what, Wyoming on fire? Nobody's talking about that. I mean, there's just like horrible, horrible things happening to people, and I'm just sitting here buying crap. I don't know, but I appreciate you coming and sharing your time with me, because it is kind of therapeutic to be able to talk to people. And oh, it's time to take my Mounjaro. Stop. But yeah, it's therapy of a different kind, I guess. Okay, I paid $4.39 for the necklace, and I got 1 price adjustment. You can get it in gold, although it looks like a really, really yellow gold, rose gold or silvery, which is what I got. And I don't know if there's a limit to how many letters you can get. Let me pick one and see if it says. Well, I wonder how many X's I could just type. Oh, 8. You can only have 8 letters. But I said this before with something else. If you can't, if for some reason you've got a name that's longer than that, you could do 2 and then put it together yourself. I mean, that would be better than buying the individual letter ones. But it's currently $4.39. All right, let's keep going. All right, next I bought 2 of these bracelet charms because if you remember when I bought these kind of to get the hoops so that I could use them with charms. So that's what I bought the charms for. So let me take these out and take the existing charm off of this. I'm sure you can buy I'm sure you can buy just the hoop in different sizes, but why buy the hoop if you can buy an earring that already comes with a charm on it, right? But of course I bought 2 so that I could have one on each side. And let's just see how this works. I guess with this you'd want to pay attention to which direction you put it on, you know, based on which side it is, so that it's hanging out and not in. Oh no. Okay, well that's not good. That was a metal back for my favorite earrings. Sometimes my hand just gives up at random moments in time. I suppose that happens more the older you get, right? All right, so yeah, so you can obviously do this with any kind of charm you have. You could even, I don't know if this is a trend or not. I can't imagine that I'd be creating this, so it probably is done by other people all over the place. But just like you load up a bracelet with charms, you could load up an earring with a whole slew of charms and fill the whole thing up, you know, to however heavy you can handle. Let's do this one too, so I'm not just sitting here looking weird. Oh, I should hold this up a little closer so you can actually see the charm itself. So it is jeweled for the loop, and then it's got a jeweled spot, and then the back. So this will kind of go with my Starry Night bracelet, because then you've got kind of a resin Starry Night kind of look to it. And then they just go like that. But yeah, I mean, look how easy that is. Yeah, I'm sure somebody out there has done it, but I haven't seen anybody do multiple charms like that. But where would I see that? I don't know. But anyway, so maybe I'll do that. I've got all those bracelet advent calendars from last year. Load these up with charms. And I don't know what this is. But let's see what these charms cost. I've been looking for advent calendars to do with you guys in December. I have purchased some so far. I can't purchase a lot, of course, but what I've decided that I would do is, as I get them, I will show them to you, like not opening them, but show them to you. And then just in case you think you want to get one in time yourself for it, but then we'll wait and we'll open them together during the month of December. I tried to do that last year, but I had kind of dorky ones. So I had a Blue Million bracelet ones, and that gets kind of old, but I really couldn't afford like the cool ones. I still can't really afford the cool ones. So I'm getting like probably knockoff kind of ones. but that was what I ended up buying on Amazon days, is I bought, I think 4. Yeah, I think I bought 4 advent calendars, and I had bought one the week before because I was so afraid that it would go out of stock. It was the, well, I don't have it, I'll end up showing it again, but it was the Bon Maman, that fruit preserve brand. They had one, and it was like 40 something. But I was like, oh, I could make a piece of toast each night for the video and try my jam. And it comes in cute little jars, I'm sure, I hope. And that would be fun. Okay, these charms were 72 cents each, and they're now $1.03, and it's called a star pendant. So I don't have any of the advent calendars in this video, but I'm pretty sure I do in maybe my next one. I'm filming 2 tonight just because that's what time allows. But okay, next, okay, this, I've already looked at this and I'm pretty sure I'm sending it back, but it feels really nice. But see, it's a chosen shirt. So if you watch The Chosen, you're familiar with this. You know, it's got the blue fish are swimming the opposite direction of the gray fish. And it has Luke 5, 1 through 10 on here. It is 100% polyester, but it's a super soft polyester. But it is so far off center that I can't handle it. And I don't know, it may not be very easy to see what center is. So let's see if this helps. And for some of you, you would not care at all if it's this. Okay, well, this isn't helping because I can't hold it up and hold the ruler at the same time. But anyway, okay, stop already. Of course, now I'm going to forget to take my shot until it's too late. I don't know. Maybe the tag is crooked and the actual, I don't know, it still looks crooked, or not crooked, but off center. I mean, doesn't it seem like it's, you know, now that you can kind of see
Florissant, Missouri.
Stop.
There are no weather alerts.
Darn it. Well, you guys already knew I lived in Florissant, Missouri. Okay. So yeah, that's off center. There's way more black on this side. But anyway, I really like the shirt. So I ended up ordering, wow, my face is orange. I ended up ordering another one, but a different style that was just kind of a block rectangle, even though I really wanted the circle fish. I'm just afraid that if I order another one, unless I order from a different seller maybe, that it may be off too. But I mean, I could always just try to, you know, like stand crooked. But it's a really pretty shirt. It is that super vinyl-y kind of iron-on, but it is the really, really, really soft polyester. So just something to keep in mind. They very frequently, or at least now, I've bought 2 or 3 or 4 different shirts that have been not laid on that machine. You know, for those of you that do this yourself, there's usually a machine you can lay it on to iron it on, and they just aren't getting it straight. So I unfortunately can't handle that. So it's funny, I had someone kind of go off on me for my OCD-ness with stuff like this, even though I've got all this crap in here. and they couldn't understand how I could be so OCD and still let all of this go along. And I don't know what to tell you, but a lot of us that are like this are also like this. So maybe there's a syndrome for us. I don't know. But yeah, I thought, well, that's kind of an odd thing to get upset about. I mean, she probably is not living like that. So I don't know. But I guess that's the problem when you start sharing with people and they get to know you or think they know you. Yeah, then that kind of stuff starts coming out. All right, I paid $3.89 for the shirt, and which is actually, that's a really good price, and maybe that's why it was a really good price. I don't know, but it's currently $7.69, so maybe it was on a lightning deal. And I got it in an XXL, but it comes in sizes small to XXL. And I'd like to think that they wouldn't all be off-center unless it's going through some kind of machine and the calibration's off. I don't know how that happens, but when I got my cicada shirt over the summer, I bought it twice because the first one was off-centered and the second one was too. So it just shows I don't understand how that process works. But it's still, I mean, I still think it would be, if I can find one, I would prefer this style to the one that I ordered as a backup. Okay, now to go with that, I got the ring that goes with it, which I had gotten this ring a long time ago too, but it was back when they were doing the fish that goes in the other direction in yellow gold, and the shirt and the show, I'm pretty sure, do it in blue. Well, I know the shirt does it in blue or turquoise or whatever color you want. But anyway, they now have the ring, which has the fish going in blue. And it is it adjustable? It is adjustable right here. And I'm just wearing this basic Temu ring. So it fits that finger. Now over here, I didn't mention this, but I'm wearing my Temu silicone wedding bands. They came like a set of 10. I got this a long time ago, but I just put that on because it sort of went with the shirt. Well, the blue doesn't really, but the other colors did. Anyway, so here's the ring. It is definitely a thick, like a wider this way. So if that kind of thing bothers you, you know, trying to bend your finger with a thicker ring, you might not like it. But I paid 99 cents, and it's currently $1.01, and it's just a one-piece stylish cuff ring, trendy fish design, suitable for men and women. Match daily outfits. Well, I like matchy-matchy. So my husband has not bought any clothes for a long time, and so he was looking through Temu yesterday to spend some of his clothing budget, and he found this sweater, a men's sweater, and I was like, that is really cool. And he was kind of on the fence. I'm like, you should get it, and I'll get one too in like the small size, the 1X size or whatever, which may end up being too big for me because if it's for a man, I don't know. But then I'm like, then we can be matchy-matchy. He let me do it. He got some kind of bizarre, well, I'll show it when it comes, but like he got a t-shirt that has a tux shirt and tie on it. So we're not talking high fashion here. Or that's our version of high fashion, is the t-shirt version of a tux shirt. All right, we've got a free gift on this episode. Some more stickers. This is a 50-piece travel sticker set. And there is supposedly one sticker for every state. Now, what would be cool is if you kind of use this to, you could like put a magnet on the back of these, you know, one of those sticker magnets, and then you could like put them on your refrigerator once you go to the state, and then, you know, it'd be a way to track the states you've gone to, because I love doing that. But anyway, you could also use it for crafting. I'm sorry, there is a gnat flying around in here. Isn't it time for the gnats to be dead yet? I guess it was like 84 degrees here today, so it's not gonna change anytime soon. But anyway, these are glossy stickers. And I don't know if, I guess, I would think that the image has something to do with the state. Let me see if I can find Missouri or Illinois, because those would be the ones I'd be the most familiar with. And, but yeah, these would be a cool, I mean, or if you like doing polka dot designs, like you could put on a Stanley Cup or something, put a polka dot design with these kind of state stickers. Okay, Illinois. Sovereignty National Union. Okay, well that doesn't ring any bells, and I'm guessing this is Chicago. Okay, well let me find Missouri. California says Eureka. Is it supposed to be the state slogan? Shoot, I'm not sure I know what Missouri's state slogan is. And people don't like it when I'm not looking in the camera almost the whole time. So when I'm looking at down at my phone to find prices, or if I'm looking at products, I just hold it up here. But I want to find Missouri. Okay, there's Missouri. Oh, that's kind of a... Okay, it says... Oh, crud. It's in Latin, so who knows? So, okay, well, whatever. I really thought maybe it would be like the state motto, and maybe it is, but Indiana says the crossroads of America. But a lot of these are in, well, Rhode Island says hope. So anyway, this, you can win this. We will say the keyword. Let me get these back in the bag first. Provided these aren't more than an ounce, you will get the whole bag as your prize. And the keyword, where did my toast Post-its go? The keyword will be travel. You could tell me about traveling, not traveling. That won't work. Yeah, it has to be travel. But like you like to travel to Maine for some lobster. So anyway, travel will be the keyword. I do these drawings typically once a week for any videos that had a giveaway leading up to that. And then I post a message to my community feed and I tag the winner, and I try to give the winner a week to reply. There's instructions. You have to email me your address so that I can send it to you. You can live anywhere in the world. I've mailed things now to England and Germany, and both of those people got it and said it came in excellent condition. So yeah, anywhere in the world I can handle now for the price of for a stamp. So okay, let me at least look up in case you just want to buy those stickers. I wonder if they were in my big sticker order. Maybe this one. I bought so many stickers in one order. Yes. I paid 49 cents, and they are currently 51 cents. And it's just a 50-piece travel, America, continent, scenery, aesthetics, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so that's just my way to say thank you for putting up with me, spending time with me, supporting my channel. So thank you. All right, and last, oh wait, yes. I can't help. I drop every single time. Okay, I got another one of these bracelet stacks. I think I bought almost every color combination, but this one looks like that. So it's kind of your metal colors. And so that's pretty. That would kind of go with this outfit. Yeah. So I like these. Now I did get one of these sets, the blue set that I got. It did have one that didn't have as many beads on it, I'm guessing, because it was shorter, so it kind of rests up here away from these others. But the great thing about these is you just mix and match them, and you know how the kids are today, they get a whole like sleeve of bracelets, so you just would have that one up at the top, right? But usually that's the only one that's happened. Usually they are the same size, and they're just, you know, pretty kind of crystalline gems. I can't remember what this, when I was making jewelry, I can't remember what this shape bead was called, but they're pretty. I like them, which is why I keep buying them. And not in that order. I won't spend too long. We're already at an hour. Oh, are they in this one? They're in this one. It's like we're almost to an hour, and then I get worried that I won't be able to upload this. All right. I paid $263. I got a price adjustment, and this seller has it in 5 different color combinations. This color combination is well, okay, it's FK505.12 in case you want that one. They are 7.48 inches in case you happen to know your wrist size. And it's 4 pieces of glass faux crystal beads, beaded bracelet set, stackable elastic, hand-strung jewelry set. Yep, so I love it. All right, well, that brings us to the end of this video, and I'm going to turn right around and film another one, which you'll see the next day. But thank you so much for stopping by, and I know I talked an awful lot in this one. So thank you for those of you that are willing to, I mean, shoot, if you got this far, you're a trooper. So thank you. I hope you'll come back. I hope you'll consider giving me a thumb, giving me a subscribe if you're new, or even if you're old and you just weren't quite sure about me. I hope maybe kind of what you see is what you get on this channel. So if that's your thing, then I hope you'll consider subscribing to show your support. But otherwise, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.